So, hello, is that Georgie?
Yes, it is. Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic, actually. I'm very excited.
Very excited, fantastic, that's good. And it's nice, and it's just like nice to always have someone call in from the hill.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's all right. So I'll have.
Nice and cold.
Yeah, I know. Now that's why I'm not down there at the psychic fair at the moment because it's too cold for me.
I missed it as well. I was at Louth in the rain.
Oh no, even cold and rain, not a great mix. But anyway, that's cool. All right, so Georgie, we're going to have a look at your message, and then I'll do it and I'll explain a little bit more for you. Does that sound good?
Thank you.
That's all right.
Thank you.
All right, let's have a look here. Getting into the book.
Cool.
Just bear with me. I'll go silent because I channel. It's, I've got to focus on what's coming through. So just bear with me. Okay, Georgie. It's nice. It's a beautiful message, but it's a deep one. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, so I'm just holding up here, and it's an important one. Okay, it's really important. It is a bit deep, but what it's saying here is forgiveness always starts with self.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just the whole thing. So the whole thing is what's really coming out here is, okay, it's very, very important because a lot of the time we try to, we have things in our life, we can have a past, we can have issues that kind of go on. But what happens is, we try to forgive or we try to move on. But sometimes that can be a little bit hard. And sometimes there's situations where you may have in your life where you want to try and forgive or you want to try and move on, but for whatever reason you kind of can't. Sometimes the person may have passed, or sometimes they've moved away, or sometimes they literally just leave your life for whatever reason, okay? But what is important here is that it's like, it sounds weird, but the whole point they're saying here is sometimes it's like you don't have to necessarily have that forgiveness or say that forgiveness to the person directly. You can say that within yourself, and saying that within yourself and forgiving yourself inside of yourself first actually really starts a process, and that's where forgiveness really starts. So it's not always about the other person or the other parties, because you can forgive them or you can ask for forgiveness and things like that. But the whole point is it's always about self and how you're going to accept it first and foremost. And that's the biggest message here is for you, because I keep getting here that there are I get some heavy emotions around your heart and around this. And the whole point is I want to say it's also okay for you to forgive and let go so you can actually move on and have positivity and prosperity in your life.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that.
Yeah. Okay. But this means, so it starts here. I think sometimes we get so focused and fixated on trying to do it right or to the person, and for whatever reason it doesn't quite happen, and therefore we give ourselves this excuse to be stuck. And it's not necessarily the case, and that's why it starts with ourselves. We've got to forgive ourselves, and even if we have, and this is an important message for anyone, if you have wronged somebody in some way, or you feel like you have to forgive yourself for doing it in the first place. The other thing too is it may be forgiveness the other way. If you feel like you have been wronged, but you've got to forgive them, and whatever else. So it starts with self. It's about ourselves and our actions and the forgiveness of how we deal with it. Okay, not about the other person. You can't control how another person will take it or how they'll deal with it. Only you can focus on yourself.
That makes perfect sense. Thank you very much, Peter.
Okay, and I think once you see that, it'll really help you, and it'll really help you, because I just feel like you know, I can see why it would happen, and it happens for quite a few people. But for yourself, I don't see there's a need for you. Like, don't put yourself in purgatory. Don't punish yourself, because sometimes people feel like they need to do that to themselves, right? You don't need to. There is a greater level of prosperity and positivity waiting for you. You just have to release this and release yourself from this, and you will be free, and you can start moving towards that life that you're really wanting.
I've lost my audio.
Oh, doesn't matter. You can watch the recording. It's on the recording.
There.
Yeah. Okay. But it starts there. If you've let this go and you start working on this, you will start moving to a much, much far more positive life for yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
That's all right.
Makes sense.
Okay. It will really help you. Okay, that's me. That's what it's there. That's why it comes through. It's the message that you need right now for you, so you can move forward in your life. And you're entitled to it. Spirit and universe want you to have this. You've been keeping yourself in this place because you feel like you need to, because you feel like it'll make amends for whatever. Not the case. Oh, there it goes again. That's right. Okay, but that's cool. But that book will be in the post for you. You can read that. And the other thing too is, have a read of the book. I'm pretty sure it's going to be around chapter 8. Once you get to that, you'll see what I really mean.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Pete.
My absolute pleasure, and best of luck. And honestly, I wish you the best. Please really take those words seriously, because there is something really good there waiting for you to have.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Bless your heart.
Have a good night.
Okay, bye.
Bye.